Oh shit. Wow. Pretty hot out here. Little warm. Ooh, fucking bright too, man. Ooh. It's nice with the shade. That lasted about 2 seconds. Mm. Can't even open my eyes. It's so fucking bright out here. I got like pretty sensitive eyes, man. I can't. When it's real sunny, I gotta have sunglasses on. I can't see. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now, bro. I can. My eyes are closed. Sweet. Yo, what's poppin'? Well, what's poppin', chat? Just woke up a little bit ago. Fell asleep on the couch, bro. Fucking slumped. Didn't try to fall asleep on the couch, but that's what happened. So, having me some coffee, sitting out on the back porch, just getting some sunlight. A little hot. A little hot out here. What's cracking, cuz? What's up? What's poppin', bro? You're looking at it, man. This is what's cracking, bro. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I agree. No, it is. It's nice. We got a lot of rain yesterday, but no big deal. Cannon said hi. What's up? What's up? How are you, brother? Do you fish? Yeah, I like to fish sometimes. I'm not a huge fisherman, but I do fish here and there. Um, but no, I'm doing great, man. Like I said, I just woke up a little bit ago. Just fell asleep on the couch. Whatever. I was watching TV and just I was out, man. But like I said, just get my day started. Drinking some coffee. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy right now, man. I got my little garden right here I'm sitting next to. My tomatoes. Got some dill over here. Some chives down here at the bottom. And I got some potatoes growing over there. Not a super exciting garden. My garden last year was a lot better. But Were you affected by the wildfire smoke? Yeah. Yeah, it was here. I live in Ohio. So yeah, we got quite a bit of it, man. It was pretty foggy out. Shit was bad here in Columbus, Ohio. The air quality was 460. It was terrible. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I live in Ohio as well, bro. So yeah, we got hit, man. It was today. It looks clear. It looks clear out today. I'm not seeing no smoke, but yeah, the last like 2 days is definitely a little smoky. I'm surprised you're not out golfing. Yeah, this would be a good day to golf. No cap. I'm coming over. Are you gonna cook? What the hell? I love to cook for myself. No. I do like cooking though. I like to eat. I like to cook. So I've been cooking for a long, long time, man. Since I was like, I don't know, maybe 12. Probably 12 years old when I started to cook. Hey, the sun, man. I need a hat. Protect my skin from the UV rays, bruh. I was out working on the farm, breathing that shit in. It was bad. Yeah. Bro, usually I don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. But because I'm a little bit older, I'm a little bit smarter now. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay inside. Like, I spent some time outside. Like, I was dog sitting my buddy's dog, and I had to go and take him out for a walk and stuff like that. But I spent most of my time indoors the last couple days because it's not good for you that breathing that shit in. You got that fresh garden? Was just asking. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I got a little garden here. Nothing crazy. My garden last year was a lot bigger and a lot more extensive, but this one this year is just a little. I didn't really put much effort into it, so. It did yesterday. Hee hee hee. It smelled like burnt plastic. That's what I heard. I didn't smell anything, but I heard that people were saying that. Love fresh veggies. Oh, me too. I agree. It was awful here in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, eh? Yeah, no, we had it, but it's clear today. So, just looking forward to the future. Yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea for me working on the farm because I got heart problems and lung issues. Yeah, I'd say you're probably right, man. But hey, what are you gonna do? Sometimes it is what it is. How old are you, bro? I'm 27. 27, bro. How old are you, bro? All right, it's getting pretty hot out here in the fucking t-shirt and jeans with the hot coffee. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. We could get just a little bit of shade, man. Fucking hell. Let's go inside. $5/24/1999, brother. Okay, so you're fuck. So you'd be 2 months younger than me. Right? 2 months younger? Because I was born 03, 1999. 03/13/1999 is when I was born. Dropped a like and a sub. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. Miss that southern heat. Yeah, bro. The South is. Dude, I live in Ohio. I mean, it's hot enough here for me, dude. Like I couldn't imagine living down in Texas. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Or even Florida, bro. Like every single day is a fucking scorcher. I mean, bro, Ohio's hot. I mean, it's fucking hot. I mean, it's 90 plus degrees, you know what I mean? Like, anything hotter than that, bro, nah, I'm good. But it does suck, though, like, bro, Ohio gets, like, bro, cold-ass winters and hot-ass summers. So we get both. Good morning, crazy hearing your cicadas and hearing mine. It's like they're communicating, lol. I didn't even hear any out there. I wasn't even paying attention. But maybe there are out there. 99 babies. Hey, August 29th here. Oh shit, yeah. 1999. Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like that long ago, but I always thought that was cool. I was born at the turn of the century, you know. When I have grandkids one day, I'll be like, yeah, I was born in the 1900s. They're going to be like, oh my God. I don't know why I've always thought about that, but yep, 1999, bro. Now people are born in like 2005, 2010. Like, bro, what? If you were born in 2010, you can drive a car right now, which is insane. I got to get up and move and have a good day. Hey, peace out, bro. JD. J to Goat, JD. I appreciate you stopping by, bro, and saying what's up. God bless y'all. Be safe. Hey, you too, man. You too. This person sent an earth emoji and a wave. What does that mean, bro? A big tsunami? Dude, I've been, if anybody has any idea how to do this, I'm open to it. But I have, like, I'll show you. So I have these microphones that I bought. Everybody left. Nobody wants to help me. All right. I get it. Maybe I'm out of touch, but it's weird looking at you and seeing a full-fledged man. What do you mean we're not youngsters anymore? Maybe I'm out of touch, but it's weird looking at you and seeing a full-fledged man. What do you mean we're not youngsters anymore? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that you say you're looking at me and you see a full-fledged man because, bro, sometimes when I see myself, like, I still see a teenager. Like, I see an adult, but not, like, a full-fledged man sometimes. You know what I mean? So, like, that is, bro, that is interesting that it seems like that. You know what I mean? Like, because I remember when I was younger in my 20s, like, seeing a 27-year-old, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's an adult. And, like, I see myself at 27, I'm like, this is what I look like when I was 23. Like, maybe a little bit older. Maybe I do look a little bit older now, but fuck. Whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, so I have these microphones, the DJI Mic Minis. I bought these for my YouTube channel. And they work when I take normal videos, but when I do YouTube Live, like what I'm doing right now, it won't connect. So when I'm talking, it's the phone audio that's picking up my voice, but I'd like to use my microphone, but I don't know how. I don't know why it doesn't work when I'm doing the YouTube Live. So this part plugs into your phone. This is the, what the fuck is this thing called? This is the transmitter. So this is the transmitter. You plug this, into the bottom of the phone, and you can see it connects. See, it's got 1 and 2. So this would be, one of the microphones. It would connect. But when I do YouTube Live, it doesn't connect. And then it just is my normal voice going through the phone audio, if that makes sense. Because I just want the audio to sound better when I'm streaming like this. Because I've watched some of my previous streams, and like sometimes the audio is trash. It's not good. And I'm like, well, if it was on the microphone, it would sound a lot better, be a lot more clear, but it's not fucking working. I don't know what the fuck to do. So if any of you guys No. I'm here. Do you have the app? I have the YouTube app and I have the DJI Mic Mini app. So I mean, I'm streaming off of the YouTube app, you know. Um, I was online and I was looking it up and it said like you can use like a third party streaming thing. So like I download this app and then I stream YouTube through the app and that might make the microphone connect. I don't know. Just something I tried to figure out before this live because I was like, bro, I'm tired of this shitty ass audio. Like I'm trying to look more professional, you know what I mean? Like I want to look like I do this. Like I do YouTube, I do streams, I do, so I'm trying to just be better at it. So, I don't know. I don't really know, bro. Maybe they're not pairing correctly. Let me look it up for you. All right, bet. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I looked it up and checked it out briefly, and it said like it could have like a connection issue, but I just made a video not yesterday but the day before, and it connected immediately. Like when I was taking the video, I was like, okay, I was like mic check, and I mean it worked, So I don't know. I don't know why it's not connecting through the YouTube app. Look at my fucking wrinkled ass shirt, bro. God damn it. Fell asleep on the couch in this t-shirt. You have kind eyes. I appreciate that, bro. I just woke up, man. Got my wrinkled ass shirt on. Drinking some coffee. I guess I could leave this over here. I'll just walk over here. Had this coffee maker for a long time, man. Does a good job. Ooh, and let me grab my laptop because I need to do something real quick. I got a Chromebook. You guys fuck with this or what? My Chromebook, my mom bought me this when I went to college for 3 weeks. She bought me this Chromebook. But I hardly ever used it. I was in college for 3 weeks, like I said. And I was like, I fucking hate this. So, this person said that's not a laptop. Hey man, it's a laptop to me, bro. Technically Chromebook, but it's a laptop. A laptop is a Chromebook. So, we're experiencing a heat wave in the UK right now, and I'm struggling. Do you know? Bro, I just got a Facebook message. Somebody lowballing the fuck out of me on an item. Yeah, how about now? How about now? We're experiencing a heat wave in the UK right now, and I'm struggling. Do you know we don't have air conditioning? It's rough. Yeah, that's literally terrible, bro. Air conditioning is like probably one of, if not the best luxury that has ever been created. Living without AC is like fucking torture, literally, bro. So I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine, bro. The AC is, God, it's nice, dude. I'm sorry, I know I'm rubbing it in your face, but bro, not having AC is just crazy work, bro. And I've heard too, it's because like they don't want to damage some of the historic buildings. Dude, who gives a fuck? It's a building. It'll be okay. You know what I mean? A historic building, a building has no, it's a building. It's used for protection and shelter. Like why would you not take the chance of putting an AC because we might damage it? Okay, it's a building. It doesn't mean anything. It's a fucking house. It doesn't have feelings or nothing like that. It's Europeans. I'm just kidding, bro. All right, addressing the laptop thing. Nope, laptop can run full programs that can be modified. Chromebook is Google's laptop. Are you retarded? You just said it's Google's laptop. I just said it's a laptop nonetheless. This guy might be retarded. Sorry, bud. You gotta go to the doctors. You're retarded. Okay. What is your favorite toy? What? I don't know. I don't play with toys like that, man. I'm an adult. I don't know. A bike? I like riding bikes. You cut your hair? I did. Shaved it. Shaved that shit. Now I look weird, bro. I look weird as fuck because I was trimming up my beard the other day and I fucked it up and I had to shave my whole face. And now I look like this. Yeah, man, I can't imagine tearing my ACL. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck. Big brick houses too. It's like living in a pizza oven. Yeah, that's not fun, bro. LMFAO, I've been on computers since 95. Okay. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Okay. I'm trying my best to understand why your mics aren't working. All I can think is maybe try repairing them. Oh, repairing them. Clicking the pair button twice will repair it. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. This person said you're pathetic. What the fuck, bro? I will say that I'm in another community where they're professional streamers. They'll be live soon, and I can definitely ask. Okay, all right, bet. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've looked it up, and I guess the only thing I've seen, the repairing, you know, we could try that. But I got my phone plugged into a charger right now. I got my power bank because my phone's almost dead. Because I fell asleep on the couch with my phone not plugged in. So I woke up and it was at 7%. But yeah, the repairing thing, definitely try that out. And then the other thing that I've seen is using a third party, you know, app essentially. So they're out here putting down like grass seed. But I don't know. I have to try it out. Try out that repairing thing. Hopefully that's it. But Manda, I appreciate you. I appreciate you checking for me. You know what I mean? You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate that. Batty Native said you look nice with no hair. You'll get used to it. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just different. You know what I mean? Especially the clean shave with the buzz cut. Means I've been around computers longer than you. Download a song, movie. Bro, I don't care, bro. I never said I was a laptop guy. Congratulations. You've been on computers since 95. You're a nerd. That's literally all that means, bro. Sorry, man. I'm not technically savvy like that, you know? But, you know, I know how to do... You can look up anything on a computer, bro. Just look it up. How to download a movie. I'm sure I could figure it out in about 2 seconds, bud. Sorry. Can you pet the camera like you would have pet a puppy? I don't know about that one, dude. Absolutely, sir. Glad to be a help. Not sure I said anything useful. No, I mean, like I said, the repairing stuff, that's a simple fix right there. If that works, then that'd be awesome. You know what I mean? Then they're out there, they're putting down these like fertilizer for the grass. But then they put down a sign and it's like, don't play in the grass because of the chemicals. Like, I like to go out there bare feet and walk around the grass. They're putting chemicals in my grass. Shaking my head, man. Shaking my head. Pesticides, bro. It's just not good for you. That's good. That's good. Okay. Doing my business budget right here, bro. I just started this the other day because I haven't been organized enough. I work for myself, and I kind of just play things by ear because I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with money and stuff like that. So I don't usually, you know, track it too much. I mean, I have like a just a ballpark of where I track things, but these last couple months I haven't been, and I've been spending too much money. So I was like, all right, I need to make a business budget here, like, and get everything, every single thing tracked, so I know exactly to the dime, to the penny, what's coming in the door and what's going out the door. So I made this the other day, and been filling it out. You know what I mean? Every day. I mean, every day you got to fill out the budget sheet because you know you might make money, you might spend money, blah 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 blah, you know, whatever it is. So last night I did spend some money, so I got to put that in here. Amanda, the kiddo trolls are still on summer vacation and bored while mom and pops are at work apparently. Yeah. Oh yeah. You get trolls literally all the time. It doesn't matter. At nighttime, it seems to be worse. I feel like because usually I do my streams at night, and like you get some crazy ass trolls at nighttime. Your coffee looks good. Thank you, thank you. It's just black coffee, but it is like this Hawaiian. It's like a Hawaiian brand of coffee. I don't know what. It was good. It was on sale. The original price was I think $11.99 or $12.99, and they had it marked down to $5.99. So I was like, bet. I was like, that is a deal right there, and it's some expensive coffee on sale. So give it a try. It's good. I like it. I mean, it tastes like coffee, you know. But I'm always looking for shit on sale. Ringo Starr, I had to come back to your live because it's usually 9% dum-dums on here. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Thank you for your spiritual cleanse with your aura. Well, yeah, I appreciate that, dude. You know, dude, I don't spend a lot of time on, you know, YouTube lives and going through and stuff, but every once in a while I'll check it just to kind of get like I've gone through to look for like inspiration. I'm like, okay, let's see what other people do on YouTube live, like maybe, and I'm watching them and I'm like, what the fuck, like. There is some very, very interesting people that you see on YouTube lives. So I would like to think that I'm like normal. You know what I mean? Like nobody's normal. Everybody's weird in their own sense. You know what I mean? But when I go through YouTube lives and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah. I was like, I think I come across as a pretty normal guy, which I think is good. You know, well, I mean, I think that's good. That's what I'm trying to come across as. But yeah. No, the YouTube lives, bro, it's some weird people, bro. I would say it's weird. You know, there's a guy that pops up on mine that has like tattoos all over his face or something, or paint. I think it's actually paint, but it kind of looks like tattoos, and he's like a rapper or something. And I'm like, why the fuck does this dude pop up on my live every time? So maybe you guys have seen him before. You know, but yeah, it's some interesting characters, bro, for sure. Soul Seek for music downloading. I don't download music. I use Apple Music and SoundCloud. So I don't download any music. I'm not out of bed yet. My daughter has trapped me. Hey, my daughter has me trapped. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's Saturday. It's Saturday. You're still in bed. Who cares? You know? I just woke up, you know, about an hour ago or something. I fell asleep on the couch last night. Watching TV. Slumped, bro. Slept all night long. All night long on the fucking couch. The lights were on. The TV was on. I was just... I was out. You look like Stephen O'Neill, the GAA player from Ireland. Hey, say less, bro. Say less. We're cousins. The next movie star or weatherman. Bro, being a weatherman, That'd be pretty cool. I could do that. I think if they let me have fun with it a little bit, let me be myself, you know, a little bit more candid. I think that'd be fun, bro. I think that'd be pretty fun. This person said Troll King. All right, all right. Fuck the trolls. Send in peace from Ireland. Ireland. Fucking England. Oh my god. I can't read, bro. Damn, I'm a little bit behind here. Alright. Must be nice to have grass. My corgi is scorching my grass with his toxic pee. And my neighborhood is getting new fiber internet. And we have to just let them tear up our yard. Yeah. Yeah, our neighbors have dogs, so there is like, just looking out there, I see one pea patch right there. But my backyard, like my section of the backyard is like, it's nice, bro. I fuck with the grass. Like I said, I like to take my shoes off and walk around barefoot. They say it's good for you. I don't know. Is that true? Maybe. Maybe not. But I do it because I'd like to think that it is good for you. Okay. This guy just said, on my way, should be there in about 10 minutes for this DVD player. Okay. Okay. This guy said, you're awesome. I appreciate that, bro. Just sitting here drinking coffee, man. Yeah, man, I'm always happy to see you on here. Sorry to sound gay. Oh, bro, you're good, man. It didn't come across like that until you said that. You know what I mean? You skate? I skateboard a little bit. I do. I mean, I skateboarded when I was growing up and stuff, and then as a teenager, like 18, 19, I got into skating, and then I started skating a lot at the beginning of this summer, but I just haven't very much. Like, as soon as the summer started, I was like, bro, I'm gonna skateboard all fucking summer, and I haven't. So, but I like to skate though. I mean, I'm okay. I'm decent on a board, man. I can do some stuff. Yeah, those mumble rapper guys are just nutty. Facts. Play instrument? No, I don't. I could. I mean, me and my older stepbrothers, bro, we were in a fucking band. I played the electric bass. I can play Brain Stew by Green Day, but it's like 4 chords. Let me message this guy back on my laptop. Be here in 10 minutes. Okay. Were you dreaming last night? I was dreaming about you. Yep. That's exactly what was going on. To sleep that hard, long, and peacefully is a blessing. Sound like you needed it. Yeah. No, I agree. I'm a good sleeper. I don't have no problem sleeping or anything. I am a night owl. I mean, going to bed early is something that I struggle with because it's just so easy. Ever since I was a kid, I'm always the last person to go to bed, and then usually the last person to wake up too. Because I'm a heavy sleeper. I'm kind of a long sleeper. So like, I mean, if you let me sleep, bro, I could easily sleep 9-10 hours every single night, and that's not weird. You know what I mean? Like that's not me oversleeping. I don't wake up groggy. Like, bro, I wake up 10 hours of sleep. Like, bro, that's just how I sleep very often, bro. So when I get like 6-7 hours of sleep, bro, something like that, like, bro, it's not fun when I'm sleepy. Not fun to be around. $100. This guy lives in the mid-U.S. I live in Ohio, so technically, I'd say that's Midwest, technically. Do a line of Coke. Yeah, Not what I'll be doing today. Do a line of Coke with the coffee. Bro, that's not gonna happen, dude. Bro. Yeah, to find level head on lives is a rare occurrence. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful change of pace. Thanks for the common sense and respect. Good God, it is rare nowadays. No, I agree. Especially, I mean, in the day-to-day lives. I mean, I live in like a smaller town, so there's definitely a lot more normies. But you also get you get crazy people. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? But then, especially once you get on the internet, bro, like, oh my God, it's like opening Pandora's box. So anybody can be who they want to be on the internet. Like it's kind of crazy. Like I remember I had to ask my mom to make a Facebook when I was like 11 or 12 because she's like, no, she's like the internet's bad, and I don't want you getting blah 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 blah. And I'm like, Mom, please. I'm like, please let me make a Facebook. I just wanted a Facebook for the hoes, man. I just wanted to talk to the ladies at my school. That's what I made Instagram for too, bro. I remember after me and my my high school girlfriend broke up, in my junior year of high school, I made an Instagram strictly for the hoes. And that's pretty much all I used my Instagram for years. Was literally just, you know. Yeah, the audio is slightly delayed. Fuck. Yeah, see, I gotta get a fix on. I gotta fix that because I don't like that. I want my lives to look. I want them to look a little bit more professional. You know what I mean? So if I had that microphone, I mean, obviously a wrinkled shirt does not make me look professional. But you know, if I had better audio though, that would build more trust with the viewer. You know, it could potentially have, you know, more people and stuff like that. Grow my channel a lot faster because man, I've been doing YouTube now for like a year and 3 or 4 months, I think. So, you know, I've been putting in some time, man. Is it boring there? No, hell no. Bro, Ohio is just like any other state. There's stuff to do. There's every state can be boring and exciting at the same time. You know what I mean? But no, it's definitely not boring. Man, I said, I don't know if you remember me, but I was introduced to you when you shave your head. Oh yeah, bet. Yeah, I was that live. I was drinking a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking shave my fucking head. I was like, fuck it, out in my backyard. Big Will, yo Jed, hope you sell that DVD player for an arm and a leg. Hell yeah, Big Will, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping in too, bro. I gotta check. Let me look here. Let me see if I can click on the listing. Cause I got my laptop here. I'm doing some work here, streaming and laptopping. You know, getting some shit done. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see. Got somebody trying to lowball me on something. Not gonna happen. Just delete that message there. It's the second time she's messaged me on some bullshit. And then I lowered the price. And then she's trying to lowball me on the price that I already lowered something. So, no. Would you ship to Chillicothe? Say, yeah, I can definitely do that, man. Oh, yep. Alright, I gotta go get this fucking I gotta go get this DVD player. This guy's gonna be here any minute. Yeah, I can definitely do that, man. I had it listed on eBay. That would be the cheapest way to ship it. About $6. You send them my eBay link. And I gotta go grab that fucking DVD player because that guy's gonna be here in about 2 minutes. Fuck, he's here. Fuck. Shit. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, how's it going, man? Pretty good. Hey, let me run up and grab it for you real quick. So I had it pulled up on my laptop. I couldn't see which one. Which one of them is it? I think it might be this bottom one. But I appreciate you, man. Sorry. Hey, nice ball though.
Thank you. I just, honestly, it's been 140,000 bucks. I just bought it maybe 2 months ago.
Okay.
$1,700.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, that thing's nice.
Twin turbo straight six.
Uh-huh.
So, all right.
Oh, that thing's cool, man. Here, I can, so I think it's this one right here. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
No problem. Thank
Yeah, have a good one.
you.
Alrighty, guys. We did it. Cool. Cool. How do I check the fucking listing? That's what I'm trying to look at. Get these fucking messages out of the way, bro. Sorry, guys. I know I'm sure I missed something here in the chat. This guy said, I've never cried over any breakup. There you go, man. Stay strong, bro. I love DMT. Okay. All right. I've never done DMT before, man. I've heard it's pretty intense. For that, you need a computer, my guy. Yeah, right. I think maybe the Chromebook's not strong enough. Start screaming and crashing out at everything. It'll help you grow as a channel. Hate watching is relevant. You're probably right. You're probably right. $100 mic, $100 interface, $100 headphones. You set, bro. So I got my microphones. I got my gimbal. You know, this is like kind of my tripod. I need a taller tripod though, for sure. I have my lighting. I got my YouTube lighting. Got that off a trade with a guy, which is pretty cool. I traded him a DVD player for like $70 lighting setup, which is dope. And then I need a MacBook Pro because that's going to help my editing out a lot and make everything a lot more streamlined. And then I also need a better camera, like an iPhone 16 or iPhone 17 Pro Max, something like that, so I can take better videos, have better video quality. Amanda said, wrinkle schminkle, you're chilling at home, doesn't bother me. Respect to you for wanting to look nice. Well, hey, thank you. Yeah, this is just, I just wish this shirt wasn't so fucking wrinkled. But I slept in it last night. But you're right. Goodwill has plenty of cheap stereos and DVD players. That's facts, man. That's facts. That's where I got that DVD player from. And then I just sold it for a profit, bro. So, you must be getting hacked is why you're not matching audio. Maybe somebody's hacking my shit. I'm the one hacking him. These Juan. Come on, Juan. Estúpido, man. Estúpido, pinche madre, güey. Have a good day. I see someone who might need that help, so later. Hey, peace, bro. Peace. Okay, where? Okay, I'm at the Big Wolf. Dropping by to say hi. I gotta go eat breakfast. Wait, Wolf, I appreciate you fucking stopping by, man. That is lit. It's such a shame when the digital space is such a scary place. No respect in sight. Online catfishes are out there all the time, at an all-time high. Nobody seems to want to be real, want the real deal, but reality is not safe either. Interesting. I like where you're going. At least you're protected by a screen when interacting with people, but still you're putting yourself in danger. Numerous people know how to hack and find your location now. We're fucked in many ways. I've had like 2 people dox me. Like literally drop, not my address, but drop the town that I live in. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? So I had to ban them, ban them from the page or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if and when, my YouTube really blows up and stuff like that, like, people are going to find my location. Like, it's just, bro, it's part of it, I guess, but that's why I got guns. I mean, I'm not scared. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's going to come to my house. I'm not making any content that would, cause somebody to come and kill me or something like that, unalive me. But, if they did come to my, this is not the house you want to come to. I can tell you that, But yeah, it's part of the internet, bro. Like, it is kind of scary, man. I've had like one death threat. I gotten a death threat on YouTube, and that definitely did freak me out a little bit. Because I was definitely looking out the windows, like, oh shit, like, are they gonna pull up? But nothing happened. I get death threats are normal on the internet, which is fucking crazy, but hey, aren't you the guy who shaved his head when he was drinking? Yeah, that is me. That's me, bro. This guy's voice is in the future or in the past. I'm confused now. Well, you'll never know, man. I'm beyond time and space, dude. So the present and the future doesn't really apply to me, bro. I'm interested in making a purchase of some of your fluids. What the fuck, bro? That is the weirdest thing I've heard. Ugh. That was weird, bro. Hi, greetings from LA. What up? What up, LA? Can you send me your address? No, I can't do that, bro. Sorry. These people asked about my nose ring. Why is another man concerned with another man's face? Stop being weird, bro. Stop worrying about what's on my face. Worry about what's on your face. As a man, bro, to be thinking about what another man does, fucking weird, bro. Okay. Anyways, back to my checking out my listing here. Okay. Sold this already. I thought I had already done that, but hi, hello, yellow, hello, yellow. All right. What's up, bro? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Looking for this. Six new messages. See details. Maybe that's it right there. Boom. That's it. Okay. All right, bet. Okay. Making sure I gave the guy the right DVD player because I have a couple of them listed, and I couldn't see from the little ass picture because I'm streaming on my phone, so I can't look it up on my phone. But I'm on my laptop here, and there's only a tiny little picture, and I'm like, I think this is the right one, bro. I hope I gave him the right fucking one. 5-star rating, 89 5-star reviews. That's me. That's me. That's what I do, bro. Okay. Mark that as sold. And then I'll rate my boy Ben here. Give him 5 stars for being a great guy. Fair negotiation, on-time meetup, communication. And I'll put great guy. Sick. Had a cool car too. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. Let me get some more coffee here. You guys are here on my work live. You guys are seeing me do some work. This is how my mornings go. Wake up, pretty much just get to work when I wake up. Okay. Okay, hold on here. All right. KG said, sorry, dude, I'm here at my house we greet people like that. All right, but whatever, bro. Okay, Amanda said something pretty long, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it here. Genuinely, to be completely blunt, my last relationship, we met online, dated a couple months, and he just left. I couldn't get a hold of. I couldn't get a hold of me. Told me he had cancer beforehand, then came onto a string. All right, sounded pretty crazy. Sounded pretty crazy off the bat. Supposedly, his brother told me, what? He had passed in a car wreck, but there's no report from my state. Now I'm getting spam accounts claiming they know me, following me to stream. It's scary out here. Yeah, I would say that's pretty freaky deaky. So yeah, bro, what the fuck? Be careful. Be careful out there, who you're involving yourself with and shit like that. That's crazy. That is crazy. I want to chop off my hair, but I don't know. Haircuts here in LA are around $40. Buzz cut suits you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I bought a pair of clippers. I bought a pair of clippers from Goodwill for $5. I got a good deal. They were brand new wall clippers, which wall clippers are the best. And but even then, if you had a set of clippers, bro, a set of clippers is like $40. So if you shave your head twice, you've already made your money back versus going and getting a haircut. So I've been buzzing my head for like the last 4 years, maybe 5 years. Like I haven't had to pay for a haircut in years, bro. Like, dude, it's a waste of fucking money, bro. I'm not gonna pay somebody to cut my fucking hair when I can just do it myself. So I just buzz it and then I just let it grow back. And then when it's too long, I just buzz it again. Fuck it. Like, yeah, I had a buddy who used to go to the barber like every 2 weeks. I'm like, that is a waste of money, bro. That is a fucking waste. Yeah, $40, yeah, you better get pretty much all your hair chopped. Bro, it's hair. It grows back. So, no, man, I would say go buy some clippers, man. Shave that shit. And you don't even have to shave it. You can just learn how to cut your hair too. Like, watch some YouTube videos, like how to cut my own hair. Like, bro, you can give yourself some style or whatever instead of just doing a buzz. My son is such a little shit. He kicked me out of his live stream because I said it was his bedtime. So rude anyway. Who agrees that we go to his live and insult him until he goes to bed? What? I would say just go into his room and tell him to go to bed. I remember a couple weeks ago, you cutting off your hair. LOL. Will it take a while to grow back? No. Dude, my hair grows super fast. Super, super fast. So, it'll be back soon. My facial hair, the head of my hair, my fingernails grow incredibly fast. It's like my superpower. It's how fast my hair grows. So. I was going to shave all my hair too, but I'm bald. Well, there you go. Nobody has any advice for me. Bro, if your son is still awake and needs to go to bed, just fucking tell him to go to bed. Not that you need external validation, but the buzz cut and the beard is such an attractive look on a man. I appreciate it. I'm not, bro, I'm not like, I know that I'm not ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the buzz cut, I do okay. I do okay with the buzz cut, So, but I appreciate that, Amanda. Yeah, I think it's a good look, man. I shaved my head because I was spending too much time on my hair routine. Like every time I take a shower, I got to do my hair. And then every time I wake up in the morning, I got to do my hair. And then I'm getting in the car and it's the windows are down, it's windy. Oh, let me do my hair when I get out. Like, bro, I was like, this is feminine. I'm spending way too much time doing my fucking hair. So it had to go. I had to buzz it. Best decision I ever made. Okay. I got distracted here. Let me sign into my eBay. I'm getting distracted by the stream. I got work to do. I am human. Click the things you can wear on the top of your head. So we got a construction hat, a pair of socks, another construction hat, boots, a construction vest. I would say the hard hats is what I would say. My password for email or for eBay, I think I remember. Nope, that is the incorrect fucking password. What is my fucking password, bro, for eBay? Oh. Text me a code. I should be getting a code here. All right, I'm into my eBay. So this dude is asking about a Nike Ohio State polo. I sent him a message and he has opened it and did not respond. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen my eBay like that. When you pull up your eBay on your fucking laptop as opposed to your phone, you get some more. I got some more information here. Listing impressions down by 7.3%. No good. No good. Click-through rate is up 0.2%. Listing page views is up 40%. So that's pretty good. Sales conversion rate is up 0.7%. So making a little bit more sales. That's not bad. 63 100% reviews. Ooh, let's check that out. Hey. Ooh. What is this? 4.6 ratings out of 5 based on reasonable shipping costs. That has nothing to do with me. I don't set the shipping costs. Motherfucker. Motherfuckers. Okay. Whatever. Let me get back. I need to focus here. It's easy to get sidetracked on shit. So I need to go to my listings. Active listings. Manage active listings, 78 total. Let's go ahead and search this up. Nike Ohio State. Here it is. Got it listed for $16. So I got it listed on Facebook Marketplace for $15. So we're gonna price match it. So we're gonna go to revised listing here. Gonna mark it down to $15, and then he's still gonna have to pay for shipping costs. But you know, it is what it is, man. Item price 16. So we'll go ahead and price match it at $15. Shipping through United States Postal Service. Buyer pays between $6 and $8.40. Revise that shit. And we'll send them the link. Done. Fuck. God damn it. Let's do that fucking whole process again. God damn it. Here we go. Share listing. Okay. Let's copy the link. Link copied. We're going back to Facebook. And let's give them the link. Yeah. Would you ship to Chillicothe? Yeah, I can definitely do that, man. I have it listed on eBay. That would be the cheapest way to ship it, about $6. Then I just send them the link to the fucking eBay account. At 11:38. Ooh. So I sent them my original message at 11:14. And I just sent them another one at 11:38. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to wait too long between messages like that. You want it to be pretty much back to back. So I kind of fucked up there. We'll see. We'll see. He might buy, might not. I don't know. Okay. Go back to my messages. Got a couple more messages here. What is this stream about? I mean, nothing really. I mean, we just kind of hanging out, bro. I'm here drinking coffee. I'm working on my laptop right now. So that's what this stream is about right now. Nothing crazy, bro. My lives, there's nothing. Sometimes I do workout lives, and then the rest of the time it's like, you know, sometimes we talk about life. Sometimes we don't talk about anything like that. You know, like right now we're not talking about anything deep. Nothing crazy. Pretty chill, bro. Just, you know, hanging out. Chill vibes and chatting. Yep. But his channel is about self-improvement, fitness. Well, I like that. I think that's a good description for my channel. You know, I try to teach people stuff. I try to talk about life. You know, I'm definitely into working out. That's definitely a thing on my channel. So yeah, I would agree. You know, self-improvement, fitness, life, and then just, you know, chill. And then just chill vibes, bro. Just hanging out. Like, I've had multiple people, they tell me it's like we're just sitting here shooting the shit. You know, like, you know, just kind of talk about whatever. Sometimes the conversations get serious. Sometimes they're lighthearted. Sometimes we goof around. You know, sometimes my streams are pretty boring. You know, that's definitely sometimes, you know, but hey, man, just in here hanging out. Okay, well, what are you talking about now? But with a sprinkle of business tips. A little bit. I appreciate that too. I'm glad you can see that in my channel. You know, I talk about money sometimes. I talk about, you know, self-discipline, motivation, and then some business stuff, or, you know, yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm glad you guys noticed that. But what are we talking about now? I'm just doing some work on my laptop because I resell stuff. So I got my eBay, my Facebook. I just had a guy pull up here to the front door to pick something up. So going through some of my listings right now, going through some messages. Had a guy wanted me to ship him something through Facebook, but I was like, hey, here's my eBay link, because this would be the cheaper shipping option. Just stuff like that. Like nothing crazy, bro. Just checking some things. You like turtles? I like turtles. I quit smoking, but I put on weight. When I smoked, I was more active. Kind of crazy how the body works. I don't know. No, I get it. I understand what you're saying. I mean, when you smoke, nicotine it's an appetite depressant. So nicotine makes you less hungry, you know? So when you smoke, like if you smoke instead of eating breakfast, like you're not going to be hungry. But when you stop smoking, you don't have that nicotine, you're going to crave more food because you don't have a depressant keeping your appetite down. So yeah, usually when people quit nicotine, they usually gain some weight because they start to eat more because they don't have that appetite depressant. So that's completely normal, bro. And then also, like you said, you were more active when you smoked. Nicotine also does kind of get you a little jolt of energy too. So without smoking, you know, you might be a little bit more lazy. because you don't have that same jolt that you were getting from the nicotine. So, yeah, I think it is. I mean, it is interesting, bro. The human body is freaking weird, bro. But you know, this guy said, "Calm down, bro." I think we're pretty calm right now, man. What's your favorite animal? Maybe a gorilla. Or maybe some kind of big cat, like a lion or a panther, cheetah, tiger, maybe tiger. I don't know. Bro, this person is really, really wanting to get this laptop for super cheap, and they're not going to, bro. Fuck this lady. Maybe Jew. Yeah, I'm not a Jew, but I don't know why people say that. They're like, oh, this guy's Jewish. Like, what the fuck? People are retarded though, so that's not okay. This lady trying to lowball me on an item. I'd speaking to my fiance about getting the computer. I had blah 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 for when I asked for it. What is the lowest you would take it? But now I'm broke and I gotta see if I can buy it. If he will buy it and let me pay him back for whatever for it. ... I just saw that message. I was just like, bro, fucking whatever, bro. I just didn't even respond because it's too much. I can do blah 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 if you want to do that for me for the computer. No, just let me know. I'm just ignoring this lady's messages, bro. She's trying to lowball the fuck out of me, man. No way. Dude, I have a feeling this lady, she's not even going to show up. You know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of person that is not going to show up when they... I had a guy the other day who was like, oh, yeah, I'll totally be there. I'll totally be there. And then he's like, oh, can I come first thing in the morning? And then first thing in the morning comes around, and then he fucking blocks me, bro. I was like, dude, just tell me you're not coming. Just tell me that you're not coming to pick something up, bro. Like, I don't know what the problem with that is. I had another guy the other day do the same thing. He was trying to buy this cooler, this Pelican cooler. It's brand new. It's in super good shape, super expensive. But he's like, we're going on a camping trip. He's like, I'm so excited to pick up this cooler, blah, blah, blah. And then he fucking blocked me. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, just tell me that you don't want the cooler. It's no big deal, man. Like, I'm not upset. Okay. I'm going to send this lady. I shouldn't even be messaging this lady back. Because I already know that she's not going to buy. I already know. But because I had it listed, it's this laptop that, whatever, I had it listed at like, started out at like 100 and, just didn't really get a bunch of messages, so I dropped it down to 80 and people kept offering me like 50, 60. So I listed it for 50 and she's like, I'll give you 40. I'm like, bro, I've already dropped it down fucking 50% from $100 to $50. Like, that's cheap, man. I'm like, now you're trying to lowball me again. $40. I'll give you $40. I'm like, bro, come on, man, do the 50. And then first she was saying I'll do 60, and then I dropped it to 50, and she's like, oh, how about 40? Bitch. Okay. Like I said, she's probably not even gonna buy. I just wasted my time, most likely. I'm selling a laptop, yeah. Yep, you're exactly right, bro. But I was chain smoking like crazy before I quit. Even though I quit, I can smell it from a mile away. Oh, for sure. I get it, man. I'm sure, bro. Your body's like, oh, is that a cigarette? Oh, fuck. 50 is too much of a good price. Dude, 50 is extremely fair for this laptop that I'm selling. I mean, it's you know, it's a nice laptop, bro. It was, you know, it was my grandma's. It was my grandma's laptop. Like, she never used it, and then my grandpa gave it to me. And it's not. I need a MacBook Pro for my YouTube videos. It's a Dell. It's like an HP Dell, whatever. I don't know what it is, but you know, it's a decent little laptop, man. And I had it at 100, you know, which was high. But you always price things high first. You price it high because you expect people to lowball you. And if you can get $100 out of it, then fuck yeah, you want to get 100 out of it. But, you know, the longer it sits, start dropping the price down a little bit. So I dropped it down to 80, and I dropped it down to 60. And now I've got it down to 50, which is, I had a couple buyers that were supposed to buy it at 60, but they all fell through. Because, bro, and it depends what you're selling as well. Like, if I was selling, like, let's say like an Apple MacBook, you would get different types of buyers. You know, maybe some more clean-cut buyers, some people that you want to deal with. But because I'm selling a Dell, like, I've been getting, like, dirt balls. Like, I've been getting, like, fucking dirt balls that are trying to buy the laptop. Like, I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, people with, like, shitty-ass reviews. Like, people with, like, 3-star reviews are trying to buy the laptop. But if it was, like, an Apple MacBook, you'd have people with, like, 5-star reviews trying to buy it from you. So, it's just weird. It's just one of those items, bro, that is just attracting a certain crowd of people that is typically not who you want to deal with. Like I said, I had a guy the other day who said he was going to pull up, and then he's like, can we do first thing in the morning? And then he just isn't showing up. And I'm just like, bro, just tell me you're not coming, man. Like, and he's got terrible reviews. And I was going to leave him a bad review, but I was like, no. I was like, what comes around goes around. I'm like, karma's a real thing. So I was like, I'm just going to let it go. Like, I don't leave people bad reviews because I don't want anybody to leave me a bad review. So even though when people do me wrong, like, I just don't even review them. If people piss me off or they, you know, end up wasting my time, I don't even review them. I just let it go because I don't want that coming back to bite me or anything like that. Because I have, you know, I have over 90 5-star reviews and no poor reviews on my Facebook. And I like to keep it that way. So I don't want to, you know, rate anybody poorly and then them do it back to me or something like that. But, yeah. That lady is trying to scam you. I know. That's what I mean. I had it listed at $100, and she's like, "What's the lowest you would do?" And I was like, "I don't know. I can't even remember what I said." And then she's messaging me, and she's like, "When I asked you that, she's like, I had $60." And she's like, "But will you take 40 now?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" And like I said, just the way she's talking, like the way you can just tell she's a shitty buyer. I'm speaking to my fiance about getting the computer. I had 60 for it when I asked what the lowest was you would take, but now I'm broke and I gotta see if he will buy it and let me pay him back or whatever for it, ... Like, that just tells you right there that this is not a person you want to be dealing with. I can do 40 for it if you want to do that for me, for the computer. And then she messaged me again, just let me know. And I said 50 is my bottom dollar. And now she's not responding. Fucking bitch. God damn it. I hate dealing with people like that. But it's part of the business, bro. It's literally part of it. There's nothing you can do. Oh, I got a kink in my, like, the middle of my back, bro. When I turn my head down like that, oh, it fucking hurts. That is why I sold my bucket. That is why I sold my bucket to a junkyard place. People really wanted to buy my car for literally pennies, LOL. I don't want to deal with people's BS. Oh, dude, if you post like a car and you're like $2,000 for this car, people are like, I'll give you $500 for it. They're like, hey, do you want to trade for a dirt bike? And you're like, no, I don't want to trade for a fucking dirt bike. And they're like, hey, I got $500 cash. I'll meet you right now. And you're like, no, motherfucker, I'm not selling you a $2,000 car for $500. Like, it depends what you're selling. Like, if you have I've noticed when I sell tools, anytime I sell tools, bro, you always get, like,
dude, I've worked blue collar. I've worked construction. I've worked tree work. I've done landscaping and stuff like that. So this is no dig on them, but it's true that not all, but a lot of blue collar guys are fucking dumb, and that's why they work blue collar. You know what I mean? I've worked blue collar for years, bro. I've done it. And I've been around these guys, and some of them are fucking dumb as fuck. So when you're selling tools, it brings in that kind of crowd of people. You know, my favorite buyers are women. Women are by far they're the best to deal with. They're the most friendly typically, and they're just good customers. You know, that's who I like to. If I could have every customer be a woman, that would be great. You know, obviously there's dudes and stuff that are fine, but you're more likely not. It depends. You can run into a Karen. You can run into a woman who's kind of being difficult with you. I've had that before, but more often than not, it's usually men that are going to give you a hard time. They're going to try to lowball you. They're going to jerk you around. They're going to fucking no diddy. But like, dude, I've had dudes message me and they're like, just literally wasting my fucking time. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are you going to buy this or not? Like, stop telling me about your day. Stop telling me this, and like, are you buying or not? And, but like, anytime I sell tools, it always brings in that kind of blue collar crowd. And sometimes they're fucking retarded, bro. They're like, I have like a nice tool for sale, and they're like, I'll give you $20. And you're like, are you stupid? You're like, this thing is not worth $20. This is a brand new tool. Like, why would you even message me like that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, it just depends, bro. Like, it just depends on the item and stuff like that. Like, I have this bench press for sale. I got this bench press for free. It's been sitting in my living room for like a month. But I had a guy yesterday. He was like, "Do you deliver?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can potentially deliver. Like, where are you located?" It's like an hour away. I was like, "Motherfucker, I'm not driving an hour to deliver you this bench." Like, he's like, "Yeah, it's probably like 30 or 35 minutes." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, this is an hour away." I'm like, what? Why would you think that I'm going to deliver this to you? Like, if it's across town, you know, if it's 5-10 minutes away, yeah, I can come and deliver it to you. I don't mind that. Motherfucker, an hour away. I'm not going to drive an hour away to deliver you something that I have listed for $35. I'm not going to drive it an hour away for you, bud. So, bro, there's all kinds of stupid shit. People are annoying, bro. Okay. Sorry, I'm missing some of your chats here. Okay. But yeah, that's why, like, dude, that's why people get rid of stuff for free, is because they don't want to deal with selling it. Because it's because it can be stressful, bro. And you got to deal with bullshit, stuff like that. But, you know, it's just part of the gig, man. Okay. Amanda's back. Okay. Dude, I was talking about who is a professional streamer was live. I asked for you. He said he wasn't sure either. He just had to make it paired correctly, but had to watch YouTube on it to help. Okay. Sorry, I kind of butchered that. Had to hold down the button down until it paired. Okay. So, okay. I have to try out those microphones. Actually, we can go ahead and try it because my phone is charged up. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's see if it'll work. Some shitty people don't get their karma, though. They always get their karma eventually. Sometimes it takes years, bro. But they always get it. Trust me. Totally not saint said, "Remember me, Jed?" I don't think I do, bro. But what's up? What's up, man? If we've met before. LMAO. Oh my god, seriously, people wanted to buy it for $50/$100. Shake my head. Even though I said a firm price, LOL. Yes. It's crazy. Like I said, that lady was just blowing me up. You know, messaged me multiple times, seeing if she could buy it. She's like, "Oh, I was gonna buy it for 60, but now that you have it for 50, she's like, "Will you give it to me for 40? I'm like, are you retarded? Because, bro, people are literally dumb as fuck. And I knew she's wasting my time. As soon as I text her back, I said 50 is my bottom dollar. Now she's not responding. Like, I knew that. I already knew she was going to do that. That's why I hadn't messaged her back. She had messaged me 3 times in a row, because I already know she's a shitty buyer. And then I messaged her back at a very fair price. I'm asking, $50 for it. She asked me before when I had it at like $80 or $100. She's like, would you, she wanted it for 60. And now I got it for 50, and now she's trying to buy it for 40. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But I just knew. That's why, like I said, I didn't respond to her last 3 messages, because I knew that she's not a good buyer. And then as soon as I respond, and I said, hey, 50 is my bottom dollar, I think that's extremely fair, she's not going to answer. I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. Brittany Lynn is this lady's name. She's like, she looks like a fucking... You can just tell by looking at her pictures, like, what kind of a person she is, bro. Like, she's like, kind of like a heavy set woman, like tattoos, like, I don't know, like piercings on her face. Like, you're just getting a bad vibe from her right off the jump. Like, I'm just like, this lady is just not somebody that I feel, This punk stole my underwear from the gym. Oh, that's crazy, bro. I live on a corner lot, and the amount of people that ask if we're selling our place while we're actively living in it is nuts. Had a guy ask if we were selling our car, he'd offer $1K for it. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, dude, people are actually crazy. It'd be nice to have $1K, but my car is worth way more than that. I wouldn't live without it. No, facts. Facts. Yeah, you can't take $1K for the car. I might be too paranoid, but I would never deliver something for a stranger. I don't know. No, I mean that's good. That's good to have your guard up like that. Like, you should. I mean, when it comes to Facebook, typically, people have ratings. So, like, if somebody has a high rating, a 4.5 star, they have a 5-star rating, I feel really comfortable delivering to them, because you can check their Facebook, you can see their pictures, you can see their post, and then they have a rating and stuff. So, it's like, okay, you can kind of weigh your options here. Like, okay, this person looks trustworthy, they don't look dangerous, so I have no problem delivering. But I have turned down some deliveries to, like, Columbus, because even though Columbus is only about 30-ish minutes away, I've had some people that try to get me to deliver to them in the ghetto, and I'm like, no. I'm like, sorry, man. I was like, that's too far for me. That's all I say. I just say, hey, that's too far. But I'm not delivering to the ghetto. Like, if it's like Hilltop is like, or Whitehall is what it is like a ghetto ass spot in Columbus. And they're like, hey, can you deliver to Whitehall? And I'm like, no, I can't. Sorry. But if somebody here where I live in a super safe town, and they're like, hey, can you deliver to me? And I click on the person's listing and it's an older woman, I'm not worried about it. Or if it's just like some dude, like some middle-aged dude or something, yeah. Or even, it doesn't, like, you just kind of, you judge them a little bit. You judge their character a little bit. You judge their page, and you kind of, weigh the risks, If this seems like a sketchy person, then no, don't deliver it. But if it seems like a trustworthy person, and they have good reviews, and you can see their pictures, like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe, And, bro, I mean, I'll be honest, like, I used to sell weed and stuff like that, so, like, I'm comfortable with, some sketchy situations and delivering to people. Like, that's, when you sell weed, that's what you do, man. So, back when I was younger and stuff, I did that, so I'm used to it, so I, a little something about myself, something I used to do, but... I was holding on to my old car a couple years, but sold it last week. After that, I've been getting rid of things I don't need or use. I have clothes in storage, Nike, Reeboks, and shoes too. Dude, I think, bro, getting rid of some stuff is great. I'll show you, can I show you this book I'm reading? Let me go grab my book. So, bro, this is one of the books I'm reading right now, Christian Minimalism. So it's literally about It's literally about getting rid of stuff and living with less, you know, living off of what you need, not always of what you want. So I think that's great, man. I think getting rid of stuff, and because people have too much shit, bro. It's very normal for people to have just too much stuff, bro. Like they buy things they don't need, clothes, vehicles, furniture, knickknacks, pictures on the wall, just everything, bro. You know, all kinds of stuff. You guys ever heard of gluttony? You know, gluttony is excess. When you have excess stuff that you don't need, that's gluttony, which is a sin. You know, you're not supposed to overly indulge in things that you don't need. And that's what this book talks about. Christian minimalism is living off of, you know, less, getting rid of things that you don't fucking need, because everybody has stuff they don't need. You know what I mean? It's normal. It's consumer culture, bro. They want you to spend money. They want you to buy things that you don't actually need, man. And that's how they keep people as essentially slaves, bro. You go to work and then you fucking spend your paycheck. That's what they want. That's what they want you to do. They want to tax you and take your money. And then the money that's not taxed, they want you to spend it at corporations and big businesses. You know, some of these businesses are worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. And you're going in there spending your money. You're making them richer. You're working hard. You're working 40 hours a week plus, and you're getting taxed. And then you go and you give the rest of your money to big corporations and shit. No. You know what I mean? Buying stuff you don't need. Going to Target and buying just, oh, I need that. Oh, I need another candle. Oh, I need that. Like, bro, stop. Like, bro, my ex-girlfriend, her mom was a shopaholic, bro. Her mom couldn't hold on to a dime. She bought shit she didn't need every day. Every fucking day. She would just sit on Amazon and just scroll through Amazon. That was her feed. Her For You page was fucking Amazon, bro. And she would just buy shit, bro. Their house was full of stuff that is worthless. None of this stuff is worth any money, and it's just taking up space, you know? Like, oh my God, it drove me nuts, bro. Because I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of consumer culture. I bought things that I don't need and stuff. Everybody has, you know what I mean? But it's bad. You're not supposed to, bro. Like, I'm trying to think. I mean, some of the stuff I've gotten rid of some extra furniture I didn't need. I've gotten rid of some guns that I don't use. I bought guns that I've shot like one time. So why do I have 20 guns? I can only shoot one at a time. I have fucking 20. That's too many, bro. You know, some of the clothes I bought over the years, buying all these clothes, they're fucking clothes. It's a piece of clothing, bro. It doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? You can always buy new clothes. If you need new clothes, you can get new clothes. But just to have a million different shirts and pants and shorts bro, my God, you don't even need it. Most of the time I wear the same thing every day, pretty much. Like, I've wasted money on that shit, you know? Yeah, it's consumer culture. But this book, anyways, Christian minimalism, is all about living with less stuff. So, what Robert was saying, going back to that, sorry guys, I think that's great that you're getting rid of some of your stuff, man. Okay. Amanda said, that's why I like to meet up in a public space. Maybe like a Walmart parking lot towards the entrance. Also not anywhere near my house, that's neighborhood. I used to, when I first started selling, we have a bowling alley right by my house, which is perfect. It's a perfect meetup place. It's right next to a super busy road. But the road's 25 miles per hour. So it's a neighborhood road, but it's very busy. It's a main street. The bowling alley is 1 minute away from my house if I drive over there. And it was like the perfect meetup. So that's where I used to meet a lot of people at. And I still would. If I had like kind of a sketchy buyer, like I would meet him over there. But I sell so much stuff. I just don't want to load it up and then drive over there. I'd rather just, like yesterday, I sold a coffee table. I don't want to load that up and drive it over there. I'm just like, hey, just come to my fucking front door. Like, I don't even care anymore. As long as the person looks trustworthy, I just send them my address. Fuck it. You know, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're not going to do shit. If I was a woman, I would probably be a little bit more cautious about it. But I'm a man, and I have 2 roommates that live with me. Like, nobody's gonna do shit, you know. But if I was a woman, I would definitely be more reluctant to send my address to strangers, you know. But I just, you know, I'm a dude. I can take care of myself. I have, you know, I carry a firearm. I have my 2 roommates, so nobody's coming over here to do shit, you know. I got a camera on my front door, but no, definitely, like I said, if I was a lady, I definitely wouldn't be doing that, you know. Clothes I have probably worth money because I know people paying top dollar for unique pieces, for sure. I regret throwing away BOK, blue Nike foam posits. Oh, some shoes, some sneakers. What up, Greg? Yeah, some sneakers, bro. The sneaker game was pretty big back in the day. I think the sneaker game's kind of died off a little bit. But some foam posits, I know what shoes those are. You leaving?
Better some food.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what. I think I'm just gonna make a smoothie.
Smoothie action.
Yeah. After I finish my coffee, bro, I think I'm just gonna make a smoothie.
What kind?
Peanut butter banana. I'd rather spend money on a well-built house or things that give back to me, for sure. I agree with that. Definitely.
Gotta maintain the house.
Gotta maintain the house though, bro. Maintenance costs are expensive.
Plumber.
Yep. Yeah, meeting up in public space is smart, but I feel there's still some crazy people who would not hesitate acting out even in a public setting. Oh, absolutely. No, you're 100% right. There's definitely people who don't give a fuck. Okay, let me add this into my budget because I just made some more money. Woohoo! Making that bread. Okay. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. Absolutely. That's facts. You're absolutely right. I feel like people just buy expensive stuff they don't need just to flaunt it to others. For sure. For sure, a lot of people do that stuff. There's a lot of people, and a lot of times, like, the people who, you know, it comes back to, like, people being insecure and stuff like that. Like, when you're really wealthy and you really don't give a fuck what other people think, you don't buy expensive things to show off because you already have a lot of money and you know that those expensive things are bullshit. So a lot of times you'll see people that they don't necessarily have a high net worth. You know, maybe they make a lot of income. Maybe they're high earners. They have a high income. Maybe they make $200,000 a year. Let's just use that for an example. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have a lot of money in the bank. A lot of people who make over 6 figures live paycheck to paycheck, just like everybody else who makes less than 100,000. Not everybody, but they make more money, so they spend more money. But like people who are really wealthy, maybe they make 100 grand a year and they have a lot of money in the bank. They don't buy that fancy shit because they're not living paycheck to paycheck and they know expensive shit isn't worth it. But people who are high earners and not high net worth people, they're the types that buy luxury cars, luxury bags, blah, blah, blah. Like there's a town that's close to me and it's a very like new money kind of uppity town. And my mom is friends with somebody who works at the bank. And she said, all these people that act like they have a lot of money, they said they are one paycheck away from losing their houses. They said all these people, they all drive luxury cars. They live in big houses. They got fancy clothes. They do all this crazy shit, blah, blah, blah. And my mom said her friend at the bank said, most of the people around here are literally one paycheck away from losing their houses because they spend all the money they're making. They're high earners, but they live paycheck to paycheck, bro. They have big paychecks, but by the time of the end of the 2 weeks, they're out of money. Like, bro, it happens all the fucking time. If you don't have good spending habits when you have a little bit of money, you're not going to have good spending habits when you have a lot of money. I mean, it's crazy. People think, oh, if I just make more money, that'll fix my life. Dude, your spending habits are probably fucked up. So if you made extra money, you're going to find a way to fucking spend that shit. Happens all the time, bro. Literally all the time. Like doctors, bro, doctors are high earners. Everybody thinks, oh, doctors are rich. Bro, doctors are notoriously known for having bad finances, bro. Like, it's a well-known thing in the finance world that doctors are fucked up because doctors make a lot of money and they just fucking spend it all. And they're like, oh, well, I'll just go back to work and I'll just make more money. And then they spend it all again. Like, it's like a well-known thing in the finance world that doctors are not good with money. So, not always, obviously not always, but a lot of doctors are bad with money. They have a lot of debt because they went to medical school, and then they buy fancy cars, and they buy fancy houses, and they might be $500,000 in debt. Like, they make $300,000 a year, and they're $500,000 in debt. That's awful. That is not a good place to be, you know? Okay, see what the chat's saying. Exactly. I figured if I can get rid of my car, I can get rid of pretty much anything. Yep. Kind of feels like a cleanse in a way. Can you hold the book up so I can screenshot it? Thanks, bro. Yeah. Christian minimalism is what it's called. This is the book right here, bro. Sorry I didn't read your message earlier, but yeah. No, it is a cleanse, man. Like, you're getting rid of clutter. It's just like in your brain, bro. If you have clutter and piles of clothes in the corner of your brain, it's going to distract you, bro. You might not even realize it, but there's stuff you need to clean out, you know? Same thing in your house. You got piles of shit. You got this over here. You got stuff that you've been trying to get rid of for a long time, and you just don't. It takes up space in your mind, in your head. You know what I'm saying? Your apartment, your house is a representation of your mind. And if your house is cluttered, chances are your mind is cluttered as well. You know? There's stuff you don't even notice. There's things in your brain you're not even noticing because there's so much other things going on. You know, you need to be able to focus, you know? And I think having less stuff in a physical sense is going to help you focus, you know? And it's about feng shui as well. You know, if you guys have ever heard of feng shui is the flow of a living space. You know, when you have a bunch of clutter, it fucks with the feng shui. It fucks with the calmness and the energy in the house. You know, you want a calm, relaxing home. You know, you want things to be in the right place. You don't want things cluttered and dusty and this. Like, you want peace, man. That's exactly what you want in a home, is peacefulness, bro. Survival Empire said, what's up, Jed? What up, man? What up? What up? Used to be fearful being alone with anyone. After I bought myself a pocket knife, I feel loads better. Yeah, there you go. Hey, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong. I mean, pepper spray. I think pepper spray is a really good one. I think pepper spray works really, really well. And I'd recommend that for any woman. Have some pepper spray. Keep it in your purse. Keep it on your keychain. Somewhere where you can easily access, you know, if you have it in your purse and it's all the way down at the bottom of your purse, you're not going to be able to pull it out and spray somebody. You need it to be in a place that you can grab it very quickly. It needs to be, what am I looking for? It needs to be accessible, you know? Keep it on, like, if your purse, if you have a little hook on, like, the strap of your purse, keep the fucking pepper spray right there, and you can grab it. Streaming this early is messed up. I'm typing with my eyes half open. What up, Fly? What up, man? Maltigo said, yo, what up? What up, bro? I have a habit of looking at houses I can't afford on Zillow. Me too. I like to do that. To daydream about a life I want. Plus, I just love admiring the craftsmanship. Like, there's a carpenter's house. Like, there is this carpenter's house, and no way I am ever affording it. Oh, yeah. No, I like to look at houses, too. I'm like, man. I would love to live here, bro, and just chill. Chill here. It's getting kind of dark out. I think it's supposed to rain, actually. It's looking like it's going to rain. My dad is a doctor, and he's not rich. I mean, he's stable financially, but not rich. Yeah, see, exactly. Right there. Like, people think doctors are rich as fuck. Like, no, not all of them, man. There's some doctors, if you open up your private practice and you have no debt and you're making high income, yes, you can become wealthy. But if you have a lot of debt, you're making $150,000, you spend a lot of money, you're not going to be rich. You know what I mean? Like, so, that's, dude, I mean, I can tell you from my experience, I mean, I've made decent money. I've done well for myself, bro. I've worked since I was 18 years old, and I've worked my ass off, bro. I've had 2 jobs. I've always had a side hustle. Even if I don't have 2 jobs, I always have a side hustle. There's always something I'm doing. I'm always looking to make extra money and shit. And you don't need to make a ton of money to have money. You need to live below your means, and you need to be smart, and you need to be disciplined. Discipline is one of the most important factors when it comes to finances, is being disciplined, bro. Because if you're not going to have money. That's just how it is, man. And when you don't make as much money as you want to make, you got to start to get creative. What are things that I can cut? What are costs that I can cut? Is there anything I can do? There's a million ways to do it, man. There's a million ways to be more frugal. I have 2 roommates. Could I afford to live on my own? Absolutely. But it's so cheap to have 2 other people live with me, man. So why, it's a sacrifice I make to save money, is having 2 people live with me. I clip coupons. I use coupons when I go to the grocery store. I use coupons when I go out to eat. If I can save $5 or $10 or more when I'm going out to eat or I'm going to the grocery store, absolutely, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the time to do that. Like, I use a coupon for my oil changes, bro. I'm looking at a coupon right now. A full synthetic oil change plus a free inspection at my mechanic place is $29.99. That is dirt cheap, bro. If I take my truck to Valvoline, it's going to be like, I don't know, $50-$60. And then if I change the oil myself, it's still going to be $50-$60 with the oil filter. You got to buy a fucking, you need your, your drain pen or your, whatever you drain the fucking oil in is what I'm saying. And then, so it's still going to, and then you got to have labor too. And then you got to crawl underneath your truck. You got to do all the work, which is not that hard. It's not hard to change your oil. But I could bring it to my mechanic for $29.99, free oil change, and a free vehicle inspection. So they're going to go through all the vehicle and they're going to make sure everything's good. That's a deal. I rent books from the library. I used to buy books at Barnes & Noble, but it's too expensive. So I stopped doing that. If there's a book I really want to buy, I get it on Amazon. And then I buy it used. I buy used books on Amazon because it's a book. It doesn't need to be brand new. Maybe if the book is $15 brand new, you can buy it used for like $7. So I'm gonna buy the used book. You just have to be creative. My phone plan, I do AT&T prepaid, so it's unlimited talk, text, and data. It's $45 a month for my phone bill. And then my phones, I buy refurbished off of Amazon. So this phone that I bought was like $180, and I've had it for like, I think 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not paying for an upgrade. I'm not paying for $1,000 cell phone. That's fucking insane, So there's always ways, man. There's always ways to, cheap out, man. Like, you got to be creative. If you're not making all the money you want to make, you got to get creative and look for ways to save money. It's just how it is, man. And that's why I know, like, people say, like, oh, you can't afford anything nowadays. Like, it's bullshit, bro. Because I can afford stuff. I have money saved up. I've done well for myself. How come other people, they complain and they say, oh, things are too expensive? Like, I did it. You can do it too. It's just more work. You just have to put in more work. You have to be more disciplined. You have to get more creative, So, that's just how it is, man. I know I have 2 pieces of furniture upstairs that I built myself. Instead of buying new furniture, I built a dresser. You can do that. It saves you money. You're going to learn something new. You're going to practice a craft, and you get to build it, and it's going to save you money. It's going to be sturdy. But other people, they just buy furniture. Like I built myself a dresser upstairs for less than $100. But if you go buy a good dresser, it's going to cost you a couple $100. Don't do that. Go to Goodwill, get a dresser for $5, or build one yourself for $60. As opposed to buying a dresser for $200. So, anyways, this guy said grown man wearing shorts. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't even see what I'm wearing. For one, I'm wearing a pair of jeans. What a troll. Okay. affording it, but God, it's beautiful. It has a beautiful bay window, hardwood throughout, built inside, fireplaces. Oh, you're talking about the carpenter's house. Okay. See Adrian Broner, the boxer, he made like 50 million, now he's broke. So earning a lot has nothing to do with you being rich and staying rich. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're spot on. Yeah, you can make a lot of money, but if you spend a lot of money, you're going to lose it, you know? Finances, bro, is very psychological. Like a book I would recommend is The Psychology of Money. That's a good way to start to learn how to understand money and the way that it impacts people's thinking and stuff. Because there's people that, bro, they're just bad. Like, they're just bad with money. There's a psychology behind that. There's a reason, you know. Bro, that's what companies, they attack you, man. Companies design things and market to get you to spend money. Bro, like, you have to fight to keep your money because everybody else is trying to take it from you. That's a quote. I can't remember who said that quote, but you have to fight to protect your money because everything is trying to take it from you. Taxes, businesses, companies, you know, lifestyle inflation. You know, maybe you want a nicer house. Oh, I want nicer furniture. I want a nicer car. I want a nicer vacation. It's eating up your money. There's a million, bro. Yep, your mom was right. My pops always said, spend within your means, and don't you think I want nice things too? Yep. Make money, but save, save, save. Yes, absolutely. You need to invest too. You know, save and invest. You need to have a savings account for a rainy day, and you can access that cash quickly. And then you also need investments that are going to grow. You know, because inflation grows between 2 to 3% every single year. So if you have $100, it's going to lose $2 to $3 of buying power, 2 to 3%. Okay, and that over the course of 10 years, 2 to 3% is going to be what? Close to 20 to 30% over 10 years. So you need to invest that fucking money, because if you have cash for 10 years straight and you never invested it, well, guess what? Now it's lost 20% of its buying power because of inflation every single year, you know? So you need to put things in the right places to fight inflation and to grow and to fucking have your money make its own money, you know? I love talking about money. I love it. Fly said I buzzed my hair too. Bro, I look like a potato now. Hey, join the club, man. But that's dope, bro. That's dope. House energy equals mental wellness. I agree. If it's cluttered, you're cluttered. If I start to notice that my house is disarray, I need to take a look at my mindset, my values. Facts. That's big facts. Your voice is coming first and your lips are moving after. Salty. Never understood people who don't like using coupons. Dude, I try to push coupons on people. I literally try to give my roommates coupons. I'm like, bro, look, I got this coupon in the mail and I know you shop here. I'm like, here. And then they won't fucking use the coupon. I'm like, it's free money, bro. Here's a coupon for $5 off something that you buy. I'm like, you don't want to use this? Why? What? Why? Like, because it takes work. And they don't want to put in work. They don't want to put in any extra effort. That's exactly what it is. To use coupons is just one extra step. It's a small step. To us, that seems easy. But to other people, no, that's one more thing I got to worry about. So they just skip it. They pay for convenience. That's exactly why gas stations are more expensive than the grocery store, because you're paying for the convenience. Not using a coupon is a convenience fee. You know, hey, I could clip this coupon, put it in my wallet, remember to use it when I go to the store, or I could just completely skip that and just pay full price. It's a convenience thing. You don't want to put in extra work. That's exactly what it is. But if you want to save money, you're going to have to put in more work. That's what it is. If you want to make more money, you're going to have to put more work in. If you want to save more money, you're going to have to put more work in. That's just how it goes, you know? Scientists have figured it out. To be rich, you got to be using Kroger Customer Card Plus. That's a fact. Fly knows I love Kroger. Plus digital coupons to save most amount of money. Yes. You can double stack the coupons at Kroger, bro. They have something on sale, then you use the digital coupon too. Yeah, it's free money, my man. Why are people not? I fucking love that shit. I love me my coupons, man. And then I get my points back on my gas too. So I'll fucking, when I gotta fill up my gas tank, I'm saving 20 to 30 cents every time I save up every gallon of gas. I'm saving 20 cents. Why would I not do that? Why?
What's up?
Hey. What up, man?
Not much.
Good, bro. I'm streaming. Yeah. How's golf, bro?
Hit a 93.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Calling hit 84.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Here, come say what's up, bro.
We got caught at the store.
Did you?
What's up, guys?
Just got back from golf.
Yeah.
Your guys' tee time was 6 what?
6:36.
6:36, and he's just now getting home at 12:30.
Oh, we went to eat after.
Oh,
We went
they
to
went and got
Gabby's.
food.
Yeah, we finished like 11. 11
Uh-huh. Where'd you get food at?
Gabby's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got a coupon for Gabby's.
And then so we're like, yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I didn't feel like I played bad.
Yeah, 93 is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not bad. At Delaware Golf Club?
Yeah.
Fuck, ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard course.
It is a hard course.
Yeah,
It was just like the putting.
nice course.
Putting was kind of hard.
Uh-huh.
That's why I think it was like, if I would have just like, because I got there like late, kind of. And so like I didn't warm up or anything. So.
Bro, 93 is pretty good, bro. That's like, I mean, you usually shoot 100 plus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Like last year.
Yeah.
It's like my third game, fourth game, shooting under 100.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's good, man.
used driver. Driver was good all day.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do some more practice, but it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, we got caught in the fucking rain and coming through in the rain jackets, bro. The other two guys, they fucking like ran to their cars and grabbed their rain jackets. We're all like, fucking,
Damn.
just like, bro, it was like a fucking monsoon, bro.
I didn't know it rained this morning.
But like, thank God they have those like golf bag covers on the golf cart.
Uh-huh.
So we like threw those on. We just like sat out there.
Yeah.
It's like hit them.
I fell asleep on the couch, bro.
Yeah.
I was slumped.
It was cool though. It was nice. Super peaceful this morning, bro. It's like
Oh, yeah.
felt so good out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just like, yeah. It was cool. It was a good time. Yeah. Yeah, it was, like I said, me, Colin was like, yeah, bro, that was a hard course, man.
It is a hard course.
Like,
It's nice, but it is a challenging course,
it's
bro.
a tough one.
For sure.
Like I said, though, like, felt good, though. Felt good out there.
Uh-huh.
But I have to go. Leave here soon. We'll get like TSA pre-check.
TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
For what?
When I go to, like, anytime I go to the airport, I sit for like,
Oh. Here's a dude talking about my nose ring. It's crazy that another man is concerned with the way another man looks. It's weird, bro. I don't give a fuck what any other dude does with their face, what they wear, nothing like that. Grown ass man, worried about what another man is doing. Weird, bro. Anyways. Just think being concerned about another man's appearance makes you more zesty. Yeah, exactly. Dustin Poirier said it right. Either save money or it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, Mutt. What did I miss? We just went on a big rant talking about living on less than you make, minimalism, not buying stuff, getting rid of stuff, and then we just talked about money a bunch. Batty native. That's what we were talking about. 6:30 a.m. for golf. I ain't getting that up early. I ain't getting up that early for my wedding. Yeah? Yeah, 6:30 is, bro. Yeah. Fuck that, bro. A nighttime wedding would be the best, probably. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be super cool. Nighttime weddings are cool, but damn, every time I attend one, I was on the verge of passing out from exhaustion. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Greg, what'd you get? McDonald's? Oh, Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's action.
Fancy, bro.
What you up to?
Still streaming, bro. About to hop off here.
I'm going to Marketplace too.
Yeah. Yeah, answering some messages, man. Changing the prices of some things. Some items I've had on here for a while. Lowering the prices a little bit. And sold a DVD player earlier.
Heck yeah.
Talking to this. There's this guy who's asking about this polo. He's like, hey, do you ship to Chillicothe? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I have it on my eBay, which would be the cheapest way to send it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking me, he's like, any snags or anything? I'm like, no, man. It's in great shape.
Look at the pictures.
Go ahead, but yeah, look at the pictures. It's in the pictures, bro.
That's fun.
But, you know. Do a 360 real quick? Nah, that's crazy. Crazy work,
I
bro.
want to see your back of your head. Is that blue? Under 100?
Yeah, 93.
That was good.
Not bad.
Hey, you're almost done, bro.
Yeah. How was the course? Was it greens fast?
No, slow. Slow because it was raining.
Not when I worked there.
It's raining, bro.
Yeah.
So it definitely slowed them down. Yeah, it was.
What hole did it start raining on?
We're on the 9th hole.
Oh,
So we're
damn.
making our turn.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who do you play with?
Cullen? Yeah, and so we started pouring on like the 10th hole.
How much was it for 18?
$89.
$89?
$89.
What the fuck? Oh, hell no, bro. That's why I can't golf with Cullen, man. He's always trying to go to some fucking expensive ass.
Yeah.
Bro. Cullen's always trying to do some shit like that, bro.
I don't mind it because I like the course.
I like it too, but. God damn.
It's alright. I think I spent like $90 at, like $95 at the golf club in Dublin. That place is expensive as fuck.
Hell no.
But that was the only place we can get the tee time
Uh-huh.
for such a short time. Notice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we got, I got there. There's no cars. There's probably like 5 cars on the parking lot.
Mm.
We finished that.
In Dublin?
No, here.
Oh.
And like when we were finishing it up, dude, that whole parking lot was filled up.
Mm. It's turning out to be pretty damn beautiful outside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go outside and get a walk in or something. But
Yeah, bro, I'm about to head out. I gotta get my TSA pre-check. So it's like I skipped the TSA line.
are you flying here soon?
Yeah, I'm leaving the end of August
For
the cruise.
you're going on another cruise?
Yeah, my mom got it for like me, Angel Spencer.
Damn.
I mean,
So that his mom paid for vacation. Wow.
she got a deal for it,
Uh-huh.
so that's why we're going. She's like, this is a really good deal. Like all we pay for is basically like our flight.
Uh-huh.
Like everything else is like we just pay like the taxes. Taxes was like
Mm-hmm.
$200. We're going to St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, and Bahamas.
Damn. Damn, I wish my mom paid for my vacation.
Yeah, she wanted to go with all the kids, so
Yeah. Well, shoot.
who am I to say no?
Yeah, right, right.
Alright, bro. I think I'll see you later.
Alright, peace, bro.
Peace.
Alright, chat. I'm about to get off here too. I gotta shift. I gotta do something else. Did everything I could do on my laptop. Been on here yapping with you guys for like 2 hours, bro. So I'm out of here. Fucking appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, enjoy the rest of your weekend and shit. It's Saturday, so everybody have a good Saturday night. Rest up tomorrow, and you know, be grateful for what you got. I don't know, but all right, peace, guys.